Bedliner, the most talked about innovation in automotive aftermarket products. In the next few minutes, you'll discover where this incredible product came from. Turboliner, faster.
We've actually been able to, with the addition of an expansion, we can just probably whip out 20 a day with the new facility that we've added. So that's a pretty good turnaround.
Literally, as soon as this is sprayed, you can peel it off and it's done. You deliver it to your customer instantly. So when a customer comes in, instead of saying, hey, you have to wait 24 hours or come back tomorrow and pick up your truck, you can say, well, go have lunch, come back, and your truck will be ready. A pickup like this on an application is going to take the average person about an hour.
Turboliner, born out of industry and now ready for your customers.
Started out in primary, secondary containments, tank linings, the Alaska pipeline, secondary containments on there. We use it in crusher linings, in the mining industry, all different kinds of conveyor systems, and chemical processing plants. So it's already been proven in probably the most difficult environment there is.
Turboliner. This revolutionary development is the fastest and most durable way to protect your customer's investment.
The Turboliner, we're producing 7 to 10 a day on a fairly easy day. And my shop, where we install them, we'll do 15 in a day. It just depends upon how many you want to put out. You're not limited by dry time. You're not limited by the massive cleanup time. You're just limited about how many you can get in and how many you can get out.
Turboliner, faster, tougher.
One of the little things I always do to people is I take a coin out, straight it in and go like that. Of course, it doesn't leave any marks on it, but that's really not that much of an abuse, Most bedliners, that would scratch. Even a plastic pop-in bedliner, you're going to leave a mark. But I've had customers in the industrial market that we put this in dump trucks where they're hauling way more than you'd throw 3 or 4 of these trucks in the back of these dump trucks.
That's a good test.
Moisture is a big problem. For instance, if you had a drop of sweat, you're going to have all kinds of adverse conditions. You'll have bubbling, foaming, delamination. And it might not happen at the point when you sprayed it. But you have your customer go down the road and he comes back 2 days later and you got a big bubble and you have to take the whole thing out. That costs you production time, that costs you a customer, it costs you money. I can literally spray an ice cube without any reactivity.
Okay, John, we're spraying this block of ice with polyurethane, one of the competitor products. You'll see here foaming, and it's reacting with the hydrogen gas, and the hydrogen molecules making gas, boiling up on the bottom and running down. That's the reaction that polyurethanes have with hydrogen. Makes gas bubbles and foams up. This block of ice is polyurea. It doesn't react with the hydrogen, doesn't cause the bubbles and the adverse effects you have with the urethanes. As you can see, this urethane here, where it rinsed off, it's all full of pinholes, bubbles, and just turned into a basic foam. Where the urea on this side is good and strong, actually a little strong to be pulling off here, but there's no bubbles, no pinholing, and no reaction. The ice just slips right out.
Turboliner. This revolutionary development is the fastest and most durable way to protect your customer's investment.
More people were demanding this spray-in type product. We went to other brands, and the first brand that we tried just wasn't conductive to the way that we do business. Our dealership here is the largest Dodge truck dealer in the world. We might move out, I think our record one-day sales, 86 down the road. That you start out in the morning, 86 are gone in the afternoon. We move a tremendous amount of product, and the first brand, it just wouldn't dry fast enough. You couldn't get it on and out the door fast enough. It just didn't work. Now, brand Y, although it was faster, it didn't have the consistency of the application. It was lumpy, it didn't spray on right, and they were using a polyurethane and not a polyurea. And so, it didn't spray on right, it lacked consistency, and then you cause a customer satisfaction issue because you've got these people that have high expectations with our quality standards, and the product was not conductive to the way that we do business. It wasn't a quality product. Finally, to Turboliner. Basically, you can have a guy in and out in an hour and a half, in an hour. Now Turboliner has the added ability to let us upsell because of its quick drying time and the fact that it's a great product. Now we've kind of switched on the curve to where we're upselling and after say, hey, this is the best thing there is.
I believe you stay with the top quality equipment, you have a top quality product, you're going to have a top quality business.
Turboliner. Faster, tougher, better.
Vince, what I'm hearing is there's an awful lot of other sources of revenue possible for Turboliner besides truck beds.
Oh, numerous other applications. We do rockers, we do wheel wells, Jeep floors, shop floors, planners. I mean, it's almost the limits of your imagination. There's a million things we can do. I have people bring in things, I don't even know what they are, and we spray them. Motorhome roofs all the time.
Now, why would somebody put this on a motorhome roof?
Well, number one is you don't want a leaky roof. Number two is you might want to go to a racing event or something. You get the lawn chairs up there walking around. Well, what are you going to hurt it? You're not going to get any leaks in it. You're not going to slip and fall. I mean, it's the best motorhome roof there is.
Turboliner.
Being the largest dealership in the world for Dodge trucks, we operate on a really thin margin. And you have to be able to find products that are both quality, that you can offer value.